And my hot take today is about the issue of land grabbing that we've been able to see a lot in the country. My name is Steve Biko Wafula, or better known as Socanalist. And my hot take today is about the issue of land grabbing that we've been able to see a lot in the country. And it's quite unfortunate. What differentiates us from animals is because as men, we adhere to the rule of law. As men, we have fidelity to the Constitution. As men, we value the module of engagement, which is defined by the rules of law. My rights end where your rights begin. But what we've been able to see in the last couple of months, where innocent old Kenyans are being kicked out of their homes because someone else apparently owns the land, where someone who's well politically connected bribed some DCI officers, they go and change landship owners, and then they start harassing Kenyans, should be a concern for worry. Because one, as a leading economic powerhouse in the region, we are losing a lot of investments to other countries because no one wants to invest in a country whereby the laws of property and personal engagement are not respected. You do not want to spend billions of money putting up a factory or buying land in this country only to be kicked out or have serious court processes. Two, the president actually made it worse. He said when someone grabs your land, you should sit down and agree. There's nothing like agreeing. If you grab my land, I take you to court, and the court should be able to understand the aspect of conveyancing and be able to rule fairly. The case whereby Kenyans who live in areas like Lavington or Karen or Westlands, and their leases are up for renewal and are being kicked out, is not fair. If you've been living in a property for the last 50 years, it's only fair that the government renews your lease for another 100 or so years. That's how a civilized society is supposed to function. But what we're seeing, and is being condoned by the presidency because of what the president talked about, two people sitting on a criminal and an innocent person cannot sit down and agree. The law should be able to side with the innocent person. And DCI, who are supposed to be investigative people, should not in any way interfere in any land matters. Land matters are civil proceedings. So as a country, we need to have conversations about exactly what's really happening to our police force. Why are DCI officials interfering with civic issues? Why is the police interfering with land matters? As a country, we need to frown upon people who come and grab. I mean, you see a young person driving a Range Rover. He doesn't have a factory. He's not an innovator. He's not a professor. And claiming he owns land worth 100 million in Karen. From where? Wash people because they're connected to powers that be. They're trying to frustrate people. This is a message to the police. This is a message to the people who are supposed to police and ensure that our laws are respected. As a country, we're getting tired. As a country, we're getting tired of seeing our mothers and our fathers, our relatives being thrown out of their homes because of few corrupt young people. We're getting to a point whereby many of us might take the laws into our own hands, and it will not be good. We will turn Kenya, which is a beautiful oasis, into the wild, wild west. And this is something that we should all frown upon. Because if your rights are not respected, I should not accept my rights to be respected. And this is what we need to understand. If we start condoning the infringement of rights by innocent Kenyans, then we should all be worried, because this is not something that we should condone. Property rights are sacred. And our constitution is very clear on property rights. And I'm hoping that this is a conversation that Kenyans can have, and the rule of law and the fidelity to the constitution of the country can be respected. Thank you.